Hi everyone, I'm Naval Yamun. In this video, we are going to see about the Python operators. Yeah, let us begin with the Python operators. So let me put that in a text. Yeah, so Python operators. So what are the different types of operators in Python we are going to see? First, we'll list down all those things and then we'll start. So first operator is the arithmetic operator, and what are in arithmetic operator, we will be seeing that in detail, not to worry about that. Second, we are going to see about the comparison operator, or you can also call it as a relational operators. And we have the logical operators. These are very simple. In any programming language, we talk about these operators at the very beginning. Then we have some bitwise operator, shift operator, and the assignment operator. We are not talking in detail. Let us look at these three types first, and then we will go with the advanced part later on. So let me take a text again. So now let us begin with the arithmetic operator. So when you're talking about arithmetic, so if you want to do a basic operations, like if you want to perform the addition, subtraction, if you want to do addition, if you want to do subtraction, if you want to do division. So let me put in this way. So this operator is used for adding, this operator is used for subtraction, this operator is used for multiplication. It is also called as a multiplication operator, and this operator is used for division. In Python, there like we have two types of division operator. One is your normal division and second is your floor division. So that is the difference between a normal, and if you have two slash here, it becomes a floor division. What are these? We will talk about that in a minute. So we have an exponential operator. This is called as an exponential operator, and the last one is your remainder operator. Okay, so let me just recap all this. Yeah, so this is an addition. You can call this as a additional for addition, subtraction for multiplication, and the special type of operator in Python is your floor division operator. This is a division operator, and this is an exponential operator, and this is a remainder operator. Let us apply all that in a real time and see how it looks. Very simple. Let me take two variables, a equal to 10, b equal to 20, and if I start printing a plus b. So what is a? A is 10, b is 20, a plus b, it should return me 30 here. Okay, if I say print a minus b, for example, so a is my 10, b is minus 20, so you get minus 10 here. If I say print a into b, okay, so a into b, that is 10 into 20, you will get 200 here. If I say print a divided by b, and if I say print a floor division by b, so this is called as a floor division if you give two slashes. And if I say a double star, we are not going for the exponent because the number will be more. Let us do all this first, and we have a modulo. So let me take a percentage in between that, a and b. Now let us decode one by one. So this is very simple. You get addition, subtraction, multiplication, and you get a division. So these like when you are taking a floor division, you need to remember here your floor division always returns you the value in float. Okay, and I will talk about that. And when you're talking about the percentage will give you a modulo means it will give you, or it will return you the remainder. So let me show you in this way. Suppose if I want to divide uh, like if I want to divide 7 with 3, okay, so what I'll do here, 3 twos are, so I may write uh, just a second. Yeah, 3 2s are, I'll write minus 6 here. And what will be the remainder here? The remainder will be 1. I hope you are getting, very simple. So when you are dividing 7 by 3, you are getting a remainder. So this modulo will return you the remainder. This modulo will return you the remainder as 1. Now when you are talking about normal division, very important guys, very important. If you are preparing for the certification of Python also, this is very important. Normal division, that is slash, and I'll talk about the floor division. Floor division in Python, that is a double slash here. So if you understand these two, then it becomes very simple. Now if I say, can you print 10 divided by 2 here, and if I say print 10 divided by 2, okay. So when you are dealing with a normal division, yeah, so in normal division you always get the answer in floating, always get an answer in floating. Whatever may be the values in the numerator, whatever may be the value in the denominator, you always get floating. If I say a print 10.5 divided by 2, here also you get a floating number, here also you get a floating number. That means you get a decimal value for a normal division. But when you are talking about the floor division, I cannot say that you will always get in the float. It depends on the values. If the values are the integer, so you get integer value as an output. If your values are something like this, when 10.5 divided by 2, sorry, double division, that is your float division. If it is float, if any of this numerator or denominator is a float, you get a float. So for float division, you may get an integer or you may get a float depending upon the numerator and denominator. But when you are talking about the normal division, it is always a floating value. Let us apply in a real time now. So let me run this and we'll evaluate each and everything here. Okay. Yeah, you can see here a plus b, very clear cut, minus very easy, multiplication easy. Okay, 200. Now when you're talking about the division, so this is a normal division because we have one float. So normal division is zero point 0.5. It is always giving you a float value. Double division is giving you 0, that is it is giving you only in a integer because both are integer, so it is giving you 0. And if you say a, that is 10 divided by 20, what is the remainder? 10 will not divide by 20, so it is the remainder 10 only. So let me copy all this and paste it here. Instead of 20, let me take 2. Now just guess what would be the output. Let's execute this now. Let us execute. And yeah, you can see the values now. So this will give you 12, this will give you 8, this will give you 10 twos are 20. Now a divided by b, that is 10 divided by 2, it is 5.0, that is a float. Now you are getting both as a integer, that's why you are getting an integer. If any one would be a float, so this would be also a float, this will also be a float. Now if you divide 10 by 2, there is no remainder left, so remainder is 0, and 10 square is 100. Okay, I guess this was very simple. Now let me give you more examples. So I want a quick responses. If I say 10 divided by 3, if I say 10.0 divided by 3, if I say print 10 divided by 3, if I say print 10.0 divided by 3, so you can see this will be float, this will be float. Without looking, without saying anything, you can easily say that these two are float. If yeah, third is integer, you can see the output here, and this is in float, so you are getting in float. Beautiful. Can you see the difference? Yes. Yeah, beautiful. So do you need more examples on this, or is this clear? Let us take one more example. I'll say 20 divided by 2, 20.5 divided by 2, 20.5 divided by 2, 10 divided by 2. Come on. Now tell me which will be float. Run and check. Yeah, you can see float, 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 float. This is also float. This is an integer. Beautiful. Okay. So let me show you about the exponent. Exponent is your power. Suppose if I say 10 to the power 2. Okay, let me run this and check. Yeah, you can see you can run in this way also directly. So first digit or the first number will be at the base, and raised to will be your second number. So 10 raised to 2, it is 100. Suppose if I say 5 raised to, like this. Okay, 5 raised to 3. So in Python we write 5 raised to 3, so it will be your 125. Okay, I hope you are getting this, uh, all these arithmetic operators. Now the twist is, hey, I'm applying the arithmetic operators for all the numbers. You can see these are all either integer or the float. So if you go to like anywhere, all will be applying the arithmetic operators or any operators to numbers. Now my question is, hey, can I apply this arithmetic operator for the string? Yes, we will see that in the next video. Thank you for watching, guys. Keep learning.